Coming up next, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Up next. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. On Monday, then on Monday. Now the starting group for the visitors. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Too early. Six to shoot. Here's Cornu, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The three ball. It's rebounded by Early. Here's Mann. This game he had 10 points. Right wing. Second chance shot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Walden. No good on that one. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. For 3. That shot missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Janning. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Pass to Mann. Here's Irvin. Off target with his 3.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Beyond the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Inside, here's Mann. Off target at the rim. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Walden. Second chance effort. Goes up with it again. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass too early. Back to Mann. Here's Cornu. No good on the triple. Here's Walden. Defended by Mann. Fires for 3. drills the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the paint. Lewis grabs the board. Outside, Walden. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's early. Still scoreless.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside, Walden. Lewis on the way. Walden kicks to Temple. Johnson with a screen on Carr. And with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
A pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lewis. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lewis has got 5. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. AI outside. Here's Humphries. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Walden puts up a deep three. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Only 31% their offense, really struggling to put possessions together. Lewis is out there with A-Train. And it's Big Daddy. And there's House. And it's Janning in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is House. Shoots. A rebound by Phillips. To the middle. Here's Humphries. Misses the layup. Here's McCall. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Pass to Bonner. Can't get it to fall. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here is House. Here's McCall. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by House is no good. 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Off with the layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
The away team. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so House nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Draper. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
With his first shot attempt, Lewis grabs the board.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Uncovered. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Home team.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer with the putback. Here's man. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Left side, Walden fires from the wing. Unable to get that one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Phillips. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to man. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And no good. Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. 1:05 left in the first half. Johnson the screen. Lewis passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now, man. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Irvin. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The kick out to Walden. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
To the paint. Here's Phillips. And the shot goes in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Trying to break. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the home team, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game, great performance by Big Cat.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
Defended by man. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Gortman taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. Good on both. A rough 22% so far in this one. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. For the three. No good that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
And Walden throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
No good there.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
There's the pick. Pass to man. Here's Cornu. No good with the wing jumper.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Draper comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Cornu. Drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Down low. Defended by man. And with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Cornu. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Pass to man. And the layup falls. Man's got his first 2 points of the night.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside. It's rebounded by Walden. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And when you take a look at Jalen Durham, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. Star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Pass to man. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. With some art, rebounded by Temple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the triple. And it's Walden missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Cornu. Misses the 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Carr. Magician is out there with Slim, and it's Irvin in at the 4 spot. Here's Phillips. Doesn't go for him. Here's Draper. And it's Humphreys with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Carr the pass to Irvin. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
AI outside. Pulls up. Rebound by House.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Draper. Here's Johnson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's a good screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Lewis grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot by House is no good. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. That shot is off.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
From 13, and it's Humphreys with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Looking to end his cold spell. Goes back up. The shot, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here is House. Takes it from 10. No good on the shot.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Basket good. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right side, Walden. Pass to Temple. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Draper. That shot misses. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Portland just 35% so far. Here's Walden, and Walden throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. Here's Cornu. It's rebounded by Walden. Walden's got 5 rebounds tonight. .106 left to play here in the fourth. And the 3 off target. 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Cornu. It's rebounded by Walden.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one covering.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Jabbing. First personal foul, first team foul. the line for your home team, Early, taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Jamison. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you next time.